You just heard my song, Live It Up. Hope you like that. This next song is called My Life is Humbling. I wrote this song last year for the Winds and Waves project, but for several reasons, it didn't make the final cut. Mainly because I was working on the hook, and I liked the first half of the hook, but the second half of the hook, I just couldn't make work the way I envisioned it. I was thinking I was gonna have a DJ do some scratching on it, but some DJ Premier type scratching, but it just didn't pan out the way I'd hoped. But since then, I brought the song back to life, and I really like the song altogether. And I was able to clean the hook up and make it sound not necessarily the way I had originally envisioned it, but I was able to get it in a place where I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this. I really talk about a lot of the politics and disappointments that I have faced in Christian rap and even currently face. So I just want you to be encouraged, especially if you're an artist out there who you feel like you have to jump through all these hoops. Like sometimes you may look at other artists that you admire that may have accomplished certain things, and you may say, well, they don't have to jump through those hoops. It must be nice. But I just want to encourage you, like, I think on every level, there's hoops that you have to jump through. There's hills you have to climb. So I just want to give you a glimpse into my life and some of the things that I've dealt with and deal with in hopes that you'll be encouraged. Like, you know what? I'm just going to keep pushing, even though I feel like I got done dirty here, or I didn't like how that happened. You know, God still has to be glorified in the way that I operate. And so ultimately in the song, that's what I'm trying to encourage people. Like, hey, don't feel like you're alone in this thing, because I've been there too, and in some ways I'm still there. So this is my song, My Life is Humbling. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it.
I've been played to the left, could cause a lot of stress, but I gotta have finesse. What I go through is humbling, glad I'm not depressed, cause quiet is kept, Christian rap could be a mess. I've been told a lot of things, end up being empty dreams. Gotta have tough skin so they don't play your heartstrings. It's crazy the things that my platform brings. You wouldn't think I'm talking about folk who rap for the king. Gotta have polished lips to play these politics, and please don't ask, I'm keeping this anonymous. I understand one or two, but most people do it though. I know nobody's perfect, wish they wouldn't put me through it. So just be straight up. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, you ain't gotta make up. We should try our best to not tell lies, but it's common in our genre, I don't understand why. But I'll take it if that means I live a humble life. Drop the pride to the flow so I reflect Christ. Must admit it don't feel good when I gotta die. They won't even try to slice a humble pie. Why? I know you don't believe me, but my life is humble. It's hard to believe in myself. My life is humble. Every day I'm reminded that my life is humbling. My life is humbling. My life is humbling. I produce for a living, make more from this than rapping, that's how I feed my children. Many that I deal with don't take it serious. I have to pray to God that I won't grow furious. It's frustrating. People hit me up for tracks, I send them my very best and they won't hit me back. You can be honest, you can tell me that they're whack. I'd rather that than you ignore me when I make contact. Others pick a few beats, ask me to hold them. Do it in good faith, but I knew I should've sold them, cause they end up sitting for a year. And each time I ask about the tracks, no reply. That's weird. And then when I see them, they act like nothing ever happened. Some forget, but that can't be everyone's reaction. So many Christian rappers do bad business. I don't have enough time to say all that I've witnessed, but I'll take it if that means I live a humble life. Drop the pride to the flow so I reflect Christ. Must admit it don't feel good when I gotta die. They won't even try to slice a humble pie. Why? I know you don't believe me, but my life is humble. It's hard to believe in myself. My life is humble. Every day I'm reminded that my life is humbling. My life is humbling. My life is humbling. For every concert I book, at least 3 fall through. 2 times out of 3 is something that I saw through. Wish I didn't have to do my booking, but I have to. I got trust issues. I won't get into that, instead let's talk about those who want me to rap. We make an agreement, I send them my contract. They said they'll send my deposit ASAP, only to cancel the show and never tell me. This happens all the time and it can be overwhelming, especially when paying bills depends on this. We just trying to make it by, we ain't trying to get rich. Then you got those who were supposed to pay me after a show. Years later, they still owe. So don't covet me, I know it looks good on the outside. I love my life, but many times it's hard not to cry. But I'll take it if that means I live a humble life. Drop the pride to the flow so I reflect the Christ. Must admit it don't feel good when I gotta die. They won't even try to slice a humble pie. Why?
I know you don't believe me, but
my life is humble.
It's hard to believe in myself.
My life is humble.
Every day I'm reminded that
my life is humbling. My life is humbling. My life is humbling.